Akila Shurls now, executive director of the community-based public safety collective. Back in the 1990s, he negotiated a truce between the Bloods and the Crips. And since then, he's consulted for multiple cities and community-based violence solutions. Akila, thanks so much. You know, so many cities are facing an increase in crime and violence now. How can the community be harnessed to help?
Well, you know, as organizer activist for the past 30 years doing community-based public safety work in communities, we've developed a body of work that we used to call street outreach and gang intervention. But the practitioners got together in March and we formed, and we language this thing ourselves, and we call it community-based public safety. Because it is a comprehensive system, which is a complementary strategy to policing in communities. It involves high-risk intervention, assertive outreach, and victims advocacy, all working together with programs like the Hospital-Based Violence Intervention Program, with programs like the Trauma Recovery Center, all of these agencies working together. So this is the way that residents can actually better engage the public safety process, because we must move public safety out of the frame that law enforcement is a single point of contact for safety in our community, but that we also have community-based complementary strategies that work with our officers to reduce violence and crime and sustain that reduction over the long term.
What about data? There's so much of it and it's so hard to corral. How can it help?
Our work has been driven and informed by data, right? We have evidence-based results as well as community support. There's also been anecdotal work, that really has lifted up these community-based public safety initiatives that are operating in close to 200 cities across the country. Organizations like Cure Violence Global, Advance Peace, the National Network for Safe Communities, the Hospital-Based Violence Intervention Program, the Professional Community Intervention Training Institute. All of these organizations are functioning in multiple cities across the country, as I said, with evidence-based results that show that they work. And so I think it's really in our best interest as a country to invest more deeply into these strategies.
Akila Shurls, keep up the great work. Thank you for your time. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.